Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. All praises and glories definitely do, especially in the times we're living in. Much respects to the apostles and others of Great Millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work. I say Shalom. All right, back for another lesson. I'm going to use this as a title. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words. All right. With what words? The doctrine, all right? The report, okay? All right? What do I mean by report? All right? Give me a minute. This is Isaiah 53:1. Who have believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord Yahweh revealed? It is revealed unto his servants, the prophets. All right? It is given unto them to know the mysteries of the kingdom. All right? Which I believe we read in Matthew's, right? Okay. Give me a minute. All right, this is Matthew 13. All right. I'll start here at verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou to them in parables? Unto who? His disciples. All right. And he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. You people understand that? All right? Unto who is not given? The spirit of truth, the world cannot receive, people. All right? So, example of that would be St. John's. All right? 14:17. See? Even the spirit of truth from the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, and neither knoweth him. All right? But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. You see that? But again, people, the spirit of truth whom the world cannot receive. You see that? And the men that can receive it, they were sanctified and they were ordained. In other words, this was decreed in the heavens. All right? Before the foundation of the world. In other words, before the world began, when they were spirits. Okay? All right? So, not everybody is going to believe the report that we just finished reading in Isaiah 53:1. You understand? Right? So again, where were we? Thessalonians, right? No. Yeah. 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter, right? The 18th verse. And it says, wherefore comfort one another with these words. All right? With the doctrine. Okay? As a matter of fact, let's go to the blue letter on this. Right? And we're going to look this up. The word words here. All right? See what it says there? Words, right? Click on this. This is the blue letter. See? Speech. The right word, the sayings of the Most High. Decree, mandate, order. Okay? This was decreed from the heavens, like I told you. Mandated from the heavens, ordered from the heavens. All right? Of the moral precepts given by the Most High, his testimony and his son's testimony. All right? Who's the mouth of the Lord? Huh? Who's the mouthpiece? The prophets. Go to Luke 1:70. We'll tell you that. All right? All right. Let me jump down here. You see this? It says doctrine, teaching. You see that? And again, this is not my doctrine. Okay? This is the Lord's doctrine. All right? Give me a minute. All right? Just give me a minute here. All right, this is St. John 7:16. All right? And Yahushua answered them and said, my doctrine is not mine, okay, but his that sent me. Who sent Yahushua? His father, Yahweh. You understand? If any man will do his will, he shall know the doctrine. And starting with our elders on down, we are consumed by these scriptures. All right? And that is how we come into this learning the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. All right? Because salvation, all right, the straight gate is through Yahushua, is through this doctrine. You understand? Not, someone adding to the scriptures or taking away from the scriptures. All right? But from these scriptures, the words of the Most High and His Son, their testimony. Okay? You understand? These scriptures are not subject to private interpretation, meaning someone's own personal thoughts or feelings. You understand? Whether it be of the Most High or whether I speak of myself. And remember, he comes in the volume of the book, Hebrews 10:7. All right? So, all right, I think we're ready to get started, people. So let's get into it. We're going to get into the, what do you call it here? We're going to go to Psalms 91, and we'll have some precepts for you. All right, giving you the breakdowns. Okay, so, let's do that. All right. All right. He that dwelleth in the secret place. What is that secret place, people? These scriptures. Okay? You understand that? The doctrine. The report. Okay? He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Now, it sounds exactly how you read it. In other words, if you abide there, you abide in this truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this doctrine, you have a hedge of protection over you. The Lord, He's got you covered. You understand? You got covering. All right? You're not going to wind up, okay, like 2/3 of our people. For the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up 12 tribes of Israel, 2/3 of our people, they don't take covering of our Lord. All right? They trust in Esau. All right? They trust in America, Babylon the Great, which is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. And that's pursuant to Revelations 11:8. Okay? All right? So as a matter of fact, give me a minute. This is Isaiah 30:1. Woe, which means destruction, to the rebellious children. It's talking about Israel, you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, particularly who? The 2/3 club. All right? Saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me. You see that? And you're not taking counsel, all right, of the Most High Yahweh and His Son Yahushua if you're calling upon the word God. God simply means power. Okay? And Jesus, the letter J, didn't come into the English alphabet until 1524. So who the hell are you talking about? It's talking about the Renaissance, people. That has nothing to do with our Lord. Caesar Borgia, an Edomite, homosexual sodomite. is what they gave you to be your Jesus. Jesus, they could call him whatever he wants. They could have called him Susan. Okay? It doesn't matter. It's not Yahweh's name. Okay? You understand? That was their false idol of worship. Okay? It's idolatry. Wake the hell up. All right? All this nonsense goes back to Baal. All right? Going back to the Canaanites. All right? All right? Anyway, in other words, what they're worshiping is they're Satanists. They're worshiping in wickedness. You understand? All right? Anyway, so woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with a covering, right? That cover with a covering, but again, it's not of the Most High or his sons, see? But not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, you see? So all he's doing is adding sin to sin, because Esau, Edom, is the man of sin. He's the lawless one. He's the son of perdition. He's the one who's opposed to the Most High. Okay? When you look up devil in the blue letter, it will tell you it's talking about man. He's the false accuser, the slanderer, but it's talking about man who plays the part of the devil here on earth. Okay? And sides and worships with the devil. Okay? But he plays the part of the devil here on earth, the human counterpart to the spiritual entity Satan. Okay? Do you understand that, people? All right? Who opposes, he's adverse to the Most High. Go read Psalms 50, verse 16 to 21. All right? Go read that. How about Thessalonians? All right? 2 and 4. Right under where it says, you know, he's the man of sin, son of perdition, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, which is the church, the congregation, who are the Israelites, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, showing himself that he is the Most High. Let's talk about him. Okay? The wicked. The dragon, the old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. And again, I just told you what devil means. Satan simply means adversary. So get it together, people. All right? That walk to go down into Egypt, modern day Egypt, spiritually Egypt, okay, is America, Babylon the Great. All right? And that's pursuant to Revelations 11:8, where the great city is spiritually known as Sodom, as in Sodom and Gomorrah, and spiritual Egypt, as in the house of bondage for the Israelites. All right? So they go down to Egypt, they go to Esau, and they have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves, all right, but in the strength of Pharaoh. You see that in the modern day Pharaoh is whoever's president at the time. Right now, it's Joe Biden, right? Sleepy Joe Biden. And to trust, you see, in the shadow of Egypt. There you go, all right? What else here? Another one here. All right. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One, all right, of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness, you 2/3 of Israelites, of you Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, and stay thereon. Therefore this iniquity shall be, right, unto you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out the high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. There you go. All right. I'm out. I'll be right back with part 2. Shalom.